just want to see if they are right.
I thought I'd drop by the park here since the weather looks nice now. I was on my way. The last time I came here was during the festival when it was raining, so I guess I gotta get to see what it's like when it's not pouring rain. Look at all this open space to fly a drone safely here too. But to my knowledge, I believe there's a helipad or something like that like around the area here. While the weather looks nice here, talk about things like hurricanes and typhoons and all that. Everyone read about that one in Hong Kong. Holy cow! They were showing all this stuff online, like from the news stations. Now that looks like a crazy weather in terms of wind speeds and stuff like that. Pretty much everything was getting destroyed. Roofs getting blown off, like from the buildings and stuff like that. Cars definitely getting engulfed. Although the funny thing is, as expected, a lot of people were out there with their cameras trying to capture the moments, and even they were getting swept away. I just can't imagine a natural disaster being on that level here, even though many of them say there will be. It does make you wonder if you could ever be prepared for something that dramatic. It just seems so over the top where, unless you're living underground or something like that, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like you can actually fully prepare for it. I guess as mentioned in many of the articles too, now it's about the cleanup that's basically created one huge mess. Probably really expensive to do too. How's this for a drone? It says Navy to flight test first of its kind carrier launch drone in 2021. It says the Navy will launch formal flight testing in 2021 for a new first of its kind carrier launch drone engineered to double the attack range of F-18 fighters, F-35Cs and other carrier aircraft. So definitely a military one, I guess you could say. Ones that people are afraid of. Well, aside from Navy stuff, can you already envision people using this as passenger airplanes, just carrying hundreds of people, just back and forth between countries? That would be kind of exciting, I think. It does make me curious what the controller schemes are for these type of things. Like, I would assume they're not like a video game controller, like what we fly for the consumer drones and stuff like that. Is it kind of like a whole base, like a submarine kind of thing, or flying like a rocket ship? Or is it actually more simple? Like, could a drone flyer for a consumer or commercial drone fly something like that as well? And talk about phone gimbals and stuff like that, trying to find one for the thermal camera that I was talking about yesterday. I was thinking of taking the plunge with this one. Apparently it's a gimbal here. It's called the Atom. This is a crowdfunded one too, but to my understanding this company's released a couple of gimbals, and actually their gimbal that they made, the M1, was actually the one that was most interesting to me, because that one doesn't seem like it blocks the USB port and is portable. And this one here, apparently it looks like some of those traditional phone gimbals, but it folds up. So I was thinking, why not? For like $59, should I just take the plunge? Because usually with the crowdfunding stuff, I'm paranoid for a new company and stuff like that, but apparently they've made a couple too. It says it should be able to carry a little over 400 grams, so far it seems like the price seems right, the spec seems right. Should I just take the plunge? Because it'd be nice to have a stabilized, I guess, image or video for the thermal if I walk around and stuff like that. I like how the crow sound comes right when you get into the shade and all the trees. So much open space to take off, but you can't. Giving away free bubble tea there to my knowledge, since it was a soft opening. That's the key word, free. You'll get everyone going there. Alright, see you guys later.